All right, little delay in getting started, but I'm sure everybody will forgive me, or at least I hope everybody will forgive me. I might even go as far as I expect everybody should forgive me. Hey, what's up, Anthony? Good morning. Certainly early for you. Just checking out the hurricanes right now. We could gab about that a little bit. This sucker was supposed to head right out to sea, but it looks like it's turning and should slam right into Connecticut, Rhode Island area. Oh, that's Long Island right there on Sunday. And this cone is the deviation. It could deviate anywhere within this cone. As we get closer to the day, you can see the cone is much more exact. Isn't that something? And, we got Grace right here. Scooting across Mexico. It's going to hit as a hurricane, then taper off to a storm and then a depression. And here's the one I'm watching now. This baby's just off the coast of Africa. These are the Cabo Verde Islands. These are the Windward Islands. So it looks like it's going to turn probably right up the coast, head into Greenland or something. But we got some time, man. They don't even expect it to become a depression. This is just like a tropical wave right now. They don't expect it to even become a depression in the next 5 days, but I'll keep an eye on it. So if it slams into the coast, I got the troubles. So that's what I do when I'm not doing this. So woke up this morning, headed for the gym. Futures were down about 25. They rallied back about $1.50. So that's pretty good. We're going to close, we're going to open flat pretty much where we close. I mean, it beats opening down, but still puts us right in the middle of the bar. So we could go either way. We're going to have to see what our direction is. Today's triple witching, so there should be some volatility in the day. Let's look at the S&P right now. Here's the daily. Here's the 60-minute. Just looks neutral, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's still in a bearish trend, but it looks neutral. But we're going to have to, I guess, look for a break above the 14, 16, 19, 14, 17, which is the resistance we talked about yesterday, and we had it as a target, an initial target. And we said if we broke that 17, we're looking at 44.21 and 44.33, 34 at range. And I'd like to see us hit that today. That'd be a 30-point move up. On a Friday of triple witching, I don't know. We might just be an inside bar. It'd be nice if we're just an inside bar. I'd hate to see us make a new low. If you look at the daily chart, you can see we made 3 new low bars. We can go 4, we can go 5, usually 3, and we get a bounce. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. But up is a very popular move. Here's 1. That doesn't really count. Well, I guess it's a lower low, but it's an engulfing 2, 3. And then we turn around. 1, 2, 3, and we turn around. Little waltz. 1, 2, 3, and we turn around. I don't know how many of those fall on a triple witching, but any variable can change the pattern. And then we have issues. You love a good hurricane. Which one? The depression, the one that was the yellow X. Actually, let me just jump back to it because that stuff is just fun for me, and we need this up anyway. So this right here, this depression doesn't have a name yet. They don't name it until it well, this is actually a wave. So they don't name it until it becomes a depression. That's the first stage of an organized storm. So what they're looking at over there is just like a wave, and it could, if it organizes and creates kind of a circular pattern, then it becomes a depression, and that's when they name it. They used to not name it until it became a storm, but the insurance companies have a caveat in there that depending on the value of your or the quality of your insurance, if for boats that is, and there may be a caveat for homeowners, but if the NOAA names a storm, then either you're not insured, you're not covered if there's damage to your boat in the storm, or they'll only cover half. So if your value is 100,000, they'll only cover about 50 grand if your boat gets wiped out. Or the insurance I have, if I'm south of Norfolk, Virginia, during the months of May until November 1st, then they'll cover half during a named storm. If I'm north of Norfolk, Virginia, then they'll cover the whole damage or the loss of the boat completely, which is not a bad deal. I can understand. And it's just that the odds of storms hitting north of Virginia, which would be right there. Well, really, that's Virginia right there. So Norfolk is right around there. Storms don't hit that often. It's actually kind of rare. But from North Carolina down, I mean, it's just bouncing off of here, and you can see how North Carolina jets out. This is the Outer Banks right there. So the storms are just constantly bang, bang. They come up the coast like this. They come out of here. Yeah, they usually bounce off the Caribbean, and then they could go across to Florida into the Gulf. And sometimes the pattern takes them up along the coast. But even when they don't hit the coast, they just clink, knock North Carolina, clink, clink, clink. So North Carolina gets a lot of. Here you can see that wave. So this is the coast of Africa right there. And the waves this time of year just come off of Africa and create these systems. And it becomes a depression. That one's actually a storm. They put the waves, and then it's determined by the wind speeds. So it becomes a depression when it gets that circular pattern right here and it closes. That's where it kind of gets that strength. And then if it stays over warm water, it heats up and becomes a hurricane. And 70 knots, 75 knots or better is a hurricane. The one heading towards Massachusetts is Henry. Henry. There it is. So initially it was set to just loop around and head up and go into Iceland, and then it started heading towards the coast, and then it started its loop up, and it looked like it was going to loop up and just head out to sea and probably head over to Ireland. But as of last night, they banked it towards the coast. So here's Manhattan right around here, New York. This is Manhattan, Long Island. There's Connecticut. There's Massachusetts. There's Jersey. I guess you know all this because you're from that area. Tom is over in Norfolk, I believe. Big Tom. Virginian. You could tell by his dry sense of humor. Yeah, so it's gonna be a storm by the time it hits Massachusetts. If it tags Long Island and then Connecticut, Rhode Island, it's gonna just die out. So all right, back to what makes the money. Let's just keep an eye on that ES. What kind of time we got? We got about 10 minutes to party time. Oh, look at that, man. It's up. It's up $4. I don't really like that, man. That's usually a head fake. Oh, you're in Richmond. I thought you were in Northport. Your son lives in Williamsburg. Yeah, I like Williamsburg too. That's cool. Are you further inland? Is Richmond further inland? I just can't visualize it right now. But look at that, man. Oh, I'm very happy to see it's up. Yeah, it's amazing. I actually I've done the ICW a few times, and I just love going through that area, seeing all those all those military ships, the destroyers, the aircraft carriers. It's just awe-inspiring. I never stopped and partied up at Norfolk, but I heard it was a pretty good town. I think I'm just getting too old for it. I'll just be the creepy old guy in the bar. Oh, you're in the middle? Yeah. Yeah, I got to be near the water myself. I mean, even when I'm up in the mountains, I get itchy for the sea. Friend of mine went to Old Dominion. I think I told the story. He loved it. Loved Virginia. He's a New Yorker. Moved down there. Used to call it Eden. Then he got married to his high school sweetheart, and she dragged him right back to New York. And he's been miserable ever since. All right, that 30-minute on the futures is looking very positive. Amazon staging a comeback. I don't want to get you too euphoric right now. Another equity I watch for dividends is Verizon. I usually do very well on that as far as capital gains each year. And they do well with their dividend. They're aggressive in upping it, so they usually stay, like in the top five as far as dividend payout. AT&T is very good too, but I think they just talked about cutting the dividend. 2 hours, not that bad. Get an aviator's license. Get yourself a nice Robinson. Pop on over. Yeah, Constitution. It's like a rumor. Nobody even understands the Constitution, especially not kids today. All right, we needed to look at one more thing, just to dot the I's and cross the T's. And that thing was, okay, really nothing going on. We got Fed capital speech at 11. Okay, that could really jostle the market because right now everybody's on pins and needles about asset purchasing. So we'll see what this cat has to say. I don't recall from the last meeting whether he was dovish or hawkish. But we shall see. I hope that sucker comes out and says something dovish. I don't see anything really that encouraging or that motivating. Got durable goods next Wednesday. Looking at next week's. Personal income Friday. So everything's going to be about asset purchases. I guess we could watch CNBC and then find out. Oh, let's stop doing that, eh, Dave? We could watch CNBC and then find out um, what the cat's saying. We got about 6 minutes to the market open. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh yeah, good party spot in 2 hours. We got the Constitution. You can see the Constitution from the Tobin Bridge. Oh, you have the Constitution ship. I thought you meant the document. That's in Philly, right? Damn, that's not what I want. Yeah, that's cool. Um, Once in a while or during Memorial Day, a lot of the ships come into New York Harbor, and my apartment looks over New York Harbor. So it was cool with the girls growing up. We used to hang out. We have this big two-face window, and we'd hang out and watch the ships come through. And then one year they had even foreign military. I remember the Chilean Navy came through, and yo, those are some short dudes, man. Looked like a bunch of kids on the boat. You know, it was pretty funny. It was like my daughter's school class was manning that boat. Oh, it's finally going to cool off a little bit. Heavy rain tonight. Not a lot of wind. Happy. Yeah, we had the have the Intrepid in Manhattan, and that's pretty cool. I got to go on that a few times. All right, we got a minute to party time, so let's get our game face on. See if Dave can catch a trade today instead of being a talk show personality. So, all right, we're up 5 points. Nope, and that was it. We're open. There it is. And we opened up 5 points. And we're coming down to close that gap. But I'll take those 5 points. I like those 5 points. I needs me some 5 points. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking to take that break on that 32nd. Just not convinced. We already did half a gap fill over there. Come on, man. Just pop up. Pop up. I'm looking for it to break yesterday's high. That's 18. That looks like a bear flag right there on the 32nd. That 1 minute momentum is looking kind of positive. The 2 minute is bullish. It's giving us a green bar. Let's open that up a little bit. It's a little too open. So it's giving us a green bar. If it doesn't turn around on the next one, if it gives us that one green bar, then we got troubles. What do we got going on over here? Composites up and holding. It's not closing that gap. The Dow opened flat, didn't create a gap. We got financials up and we got energy down. Amazon looks like it's making a move to the upside, should drag the composite up, which should drag the S&P up. But the S&P is not as aggressive as the composite, which makes me upset because if the composite turns around, then that S&P is going to drop pretty aggressively. 5 minute looks like it's rolling around. Actually, a 5 minute looks like it's putting in a trend reversal. So the break of that high should be a very nice move up if we could break that high. Everything's kind of greening up. The only thing that's not is Verizon and Exxon, and those are the only two that I consistently follow. And interest rates are down, man. I wonder if it's there was a report that vaccine rates are starting to skyrocket. I think we did like 1 million vaccines um, yesterday, and that's the first time since June, I think, that we did that many. And I wonder if that's encouraging. All right, we broke the high of the day. I'm getting so much glare I can barely see that. There we go. All right, the S&P and the composite are in lockstep. Everything but the Russell is up. Then we just need that composite to keep pushing, man. Everybody just feel good about Friday, and you could take that break of the high right there. I didn't take it. But the 5 minutes rolled around. Two-minute has given us quite a few green fingers. I'd like another up move on the 5 minute, but we're just into that bar. We've got resistance. Well, the resistance is going to be yesterday's high. High. 18.8. I do believe. $18.61, I'm sorry. So we put in a higher low on the 5 minute. We just got to make that higher high, man, and then we could say the 5 minute is in an uptrend. Oh, but it's coming back. And the composites trading down, bouncing back. Looks like the Russell is trying to join the party. Let's see. Hopefully the sell-off is not aggressive right here. Continues its move. We're actually, if you look at this 5 minute, you can see there's a trend line. I know there's a lot of stuff that there's a trend line right here. We broke it yesterday and then traded off. And now it looks like we're dancing around it. And these colored lines are last week's opening ranges, and we're hitting resistance about the 44.15, 1536 area. So we got to pop past that, and then we could start making some highs. Got a little resistance right there. Momentum seems somewhat favorable. Looking at my longer time frame charts, looking at the 30 minute, and I like what I see there. The momentum is positive. Looks like we have a reversion to the upside as far as the histogram goes. And we are just pushing. So, yeah, we got to break that high, which is 44.1861. We're giving it another challenge. That 1790 gave us a hard time just today when we tried to break that the high of the day. So let's see what we could do with it today. Looks like composites losing a little bit of steam, and the S&P is being a little more aggressive than the composite. And it looks like the financials are what's moving the S&P up today. On my gainer screen, yet from yesterday, it was just all medical. Yeah, it still looks like it's medical. That's some tech. Tech and medicine. Be nice to see. Oh, Foot Locker's in there. All right, cool. We're seeing some retail. That means people got some confidence. Oh, there she goes. Come on, what'd we say? That's 1790? It's actually that bar right there. That's giving us the troubles. Yep, 1790 we got a pop. Nope, and looks like the composites joining the race, and the Russell turned positive, so now we got all the markets positive right now. Generally a positive day. Anybody take any trades? Come on, come on, come on. Push, push, push. I'm afraid that we're building a divergence on it, and this will be a double top. I'd like to see it just bust right through for the day. And if we break that, then we kind of break the trend, the daily trend. But it's not ready to give it to us now. The horses are on the track. Amazon's performing. I should be hearing from that dude. Cheering his genius. No, not a word. All right, the 30-second tapered off. 5 minutes, got another bar in there. It's kind of retesting that trend line. Hope it holds that. And it does not. Come on, come on. Yeah, I think I see a topping pattern coming in. What time is it? Yeah, it's early. Not a lot of strength. Oh, might be coming in. I'll take a slow grind up. Just we haven't really made a high on the 5 minute, so we still got to call this a consolidation. We made a higher low, but we didn't make a higher high. So we're not trending up yet on the 5 minute. And we're in quite a bit. Starting to see a little strength though. There we go. Now we could argue a uptrend. And it appears we live to fight another day. So we broke yesterday's high, which means we kind of put the kibosh on the downtrend. 1861 was the high. I would have liked to see it get a little more aggressive to the upside after that break, but it gave us a new view on what's transpiring. I got a bull flag on a 25 tick. Probably seen the same thing on a 10 tick. And there it goes. It's triggering. Now it's coming up to the test point of the pivot high. 2237. It's got a break. And there it goes. There goes the flag. I'm taking one off and moving to a break even because it's just too choppy for my liking. My target on the one's been hit. I got a solid buck. I'm at a break even, but I'm trying to figure my next target. 39 is a bit of ways away. That's pretty good. Actually, I'd like to try to get one off around 2788. Come on. Ooh. A lot of resistance right here. Like to see that 27.88. And then my last bid is probably around 38. I'm at a break even, which is about 21 and change on my stop. 21.38. Oh, goodness gracious. Actually, 29 might, we're at the 20 day right now. 29 might be a better target. 26. So we bounced off the 20 day. Looks like we're setting up a flag on the 5-minute. Probably the second flag, which is good. $60-minute momentum has turned positive. What are we looking at? All right, the composite looks like it's going to break to a new high. Russell's traded off a little bit. Dow's traded off a little bit. S&P looks like it's following the techs, breaking over the 8 period on a minute. Come on, come on. I mean, we're in the money, so we'll have to say today is a good day, no matter what transpires. But I would like it to start hitting my targets. It's just very, very slow. Looking like a double top on my tick chart, double top on my 30-second. It's really got to break out here. I'm going to take another one off right here. So I got one stick, and I got 2 sticks. I got a third running. I'm going to leave that as a runner for the rest of the day. That's at my break even. I'm in it, baby. I'm in it. But looks like the composite's just having a few second thoughts here. We're consolidating a little bit, making a little bit of a top, and we're coming into the 10 o'clock hour. Probably going to retrace a touch. Got about 5 minutes. I just don't see any strength. This 30-second chart is looking a little toppy now. We made good strides. We retraced that move down about 61%, 62%. Oh, what's going on here? Am I still hooked up to you guys? Yeah. That's a good deal, Ant. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. I'm going to move my stop up below here, 23.11. Got a nice strong 30-minute bar. There's the target I was looking for. I'm hoping and praying and praying and hoping. Next target is 32. Actually, you know what? I'm moving my stop back down to a break even. I got it, made a few bucks on the first two pieces. I'm happy for the day, so I'm just going to let this bad boy ride. Ride, Captain, ride. So I got to stop at 21.55. I'll give she some room, although it is consolidating right here. But I know we usually get a sell-off on the change at the 30-minute bar, which is in 30 seconds. No, my dad is a little corrupt. There she is. New 30-minute bar. $27.41, I believe, is the high of the day so far. 27.78. We got to break that. Well, looks like the composite's about to break to a new high. Looks like the Russell's chasing a new high. The Dow's lagging. Financials and energy is holding the S&P back. Composites break into a new high. You know what? I'm squeezing my stop again. Because if that composite turns around, we're tanking. So, coming down here. 421. That still makes for a really nice day. Run, run, run. Okay, we're testing the high of the day at the moment. Big energy. Come on. No, that was nice. Seems like something jumped in there. Looks like some buyers are coming in. Yeah, boy. All right, had that flag. Moving my stop up to 26.4. $26.40. That's a really nice day. We're actually bouncing off the 8-day moving average. So watch for a top right here. I think my worst day this month is either a day I didn't trade at all or a day I missed a good trade because I was talking. This is getting parabolic. I don't even know where to put my stop right now. You know what? I'm taking it right here. Oh, oh, oh. And I didn't hit that button. It's getting parabolic. Certainly not trailing it on the I'm going just, I'm at 28, 23 right now. I mean, I'm looking at 500 a contract on my last piece at 28.23. Moving up to 30.29. 30.58 is my stop now. when it goes parabolic like this, I like to just trail behind, and I'm actually looking at a 25 tick, and I'm trailing on a 25 tick chart. We got a flag on a 30-second. We got a flag on the 25. I guess the 25 is moving in sync with the 30-second. That flag triggered, so I'm moving up to 31.74 right now. Looks like I'm going to get knocked out right around here. 31.74. Man, from 21, that's nice. Easy 500 a contract. Boink, I'm out. Doesn't mean the game's over, but I'm good. And that's actually the 8-day moving average we're bouncing off of. Like I said before, look for that top. Really, that was kind of a conservative exit. You could really wait and look for a double top right here. And that's more of an aggressive exit. You know, the baby could just turn around and give you a single top and tank. But you could expect, when there's more volatility, a lot of movement, you could expect that double top. But with this grind, that's good. So I looked at this as a flag. It's also on the 25 tick. Put my stop down here. Use the 25 tick, so the number might be a little bit. I put my stop right here, then it broke it. But it looks like it could make a double top. It could blow right through it, or do a reversal. So if you look for a double top, you would take your exit at about 32.86, which really, that's I was out at 32.37. It's looking kind of toppy right here. What's the composite doing? Composite's grinding a little bit too. Might be giving some back. And we're at 10:07. It's a little early for a mid-morning reversal, but sometimes they hit you early on a Monday, on a Friday. Let me, I haven't been watching the chat, so forgive me if I've ignored you. Okay, cool. Last thing was about Anthony's snowmobile. Hopefully everybody's busy trading. Trading. Hey, I'm about ready to wrap everything up. Go for a kayak before it starts raining. Get my weekend on. Going into a little consolidation. 30-minute momentum is fading off. 1-minute momentum is fading off. 2-minute looks neutral, and the 5-minute is very bullish. Very, very bullish. The 60-minute is still neutral. I would like to see that go bullish. The price action, that is. The momentum is favoring it. Looks like the momentum is bullish. And the daily momentum is neutral. I just feel like we're going to come up, hit 44.72 or so over the next few days, and then turn around and come down. I'm thinking. So, that's on the daily, but I was thinking I'd just take a quick look at the weeklies and see what that baby looks like. It's putting in a little tail, but the momentum is fading off. I got some fears, kids. I got some fears. I think I could see 200 points. I think there's going to be a black swan, an outlier. Because I'm not too upset about the economy. Not really too upset about Delta. I think Delta is going to be the catalyst to bring it down, but I think it's going to be superficial and reactionary. So that's how I'm playing my investments. That is what I am doing. $30-minute looks pretty good. Another good bar up on the 60-minute, and I'd say that a lot of things are favoring a continuation up. What do we got? 17 minutes left on that 30-minute and that 60-minute bar. I like that. I like that. We're not making any fingers. 2-minute sell-off is not that aggressive. See, it made that double top, so that could have been your exit right there on that 30-second bar. Or if you're looking at a tick, I was looking at the 25 tick and made that same double top. And that would have been my call to arms to get out. I took a more conservative out. But again, it was only the difference between my aggressive out. Like the best I could have done is another 37 cents. So I can't really argue with that maneuver. And now we could be entering the mid-morning reversal. And if you look at the 2-minute chart, I just put the fib in there, and it looks like we're heading for the 425.30, which would be a 26% retrace. So it should bounce off of that and give us another top on the 2-minute. And it might trend in reverse. I mean, it could very well be a single top. And we're into the time when the mid-morning reversal should begin. Reverse. I should put some music in my ear. Actually, let me open that chat and see if anybody's conversing with me. Nope. Nobody talking. Is this thing on? Testing, testing. Everybody just making money? I'm just going to assume everybody's just making money. We have an excellent connection, good streaming, making money on a sailboat. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Hit me up at PayPal. Hit the chat. Just a whole lot of hitting going on. Oh, I don't like that 30-minute bar. Looks like it's building into a shooting star. You must be my lucky star. Should be lots of volatility today, being that today's a big expirations day. I really should go do some exercise this evening. Yeah, some crazy news right there. Still a lot of premium in those puts, man. A lot of premium in those puts. So that was a nice move. From where I got in on that flag, it was easy, $500 a contract on my last unit. So I picked up $100 a contract, and then I picked up 2.25 a contract, and then about 500 a contract. I like it. I like it. Like it. Look at that. That's got some strength. A lot of buying going in. If you watch that tick chart, it's just making big old bars. Nice turnaround. Got 11 minutes until that 30-minute bar closes. But it's really showing you something. Look at that 5-minute chart. I think it's going to engulf that bar. If it keeps pushing up, breaks the high. Could argue a divergence on the 2-minute. And that's actually the double top we initially mentioned. It retraced when I put the fib back. It retraced to the 23, bounced off, and it's making a double top here. So this is really where the legit reversal should come from, if it reverses. It could blow right through the high, which it looks like it might be doing, and just keep on keeping on, which that's okay too. There she goes. We're at the 76% retracement off the highs from the beginning of the week. Oh wait, no, that's not the beginning of the week. I'm sorry. That's from the 18th. We're at the 61% retracement from the highs at the beginning of the week. Yeah, and I just blew up that chart. We are flirting with 61.8% retracement, which is a natural retracement. So this is going to kind of tell you if this market is going to continue running or just consolidate around here for a little bit. I think it might consolidate for the rest of the day. Yeah, da 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 da. Nope, there's got to be something off the coast because I am bouncing around. Getting swirly. I guess that was the retracement, folks. Bounced off that 23.6 and just kept on marching. I don't know if you. I think we might have seen the reversal. Looks like we might grind up. I mean, we're looking at another double top on the 32nd. I mean, we retraced to the 23 and then it came back down. So now I'm moving my fib on the 2-minute chart up to the high. I mean, we're only getting like these single tops on the 2-minute. You could, if you're still long, you could just wait until you see a double top on the 2-minute. I don't know how you can get some money back. If you let them expire, there won't be any cost to closing them. If they're out of the money and they're at a loss, they're out of the money and they're at a loss. Um, no. No, they don't expire into shares. If they're out of the money, they're going to expire worthless. If you're even a penny in the money, then you get an automatic assignment. Looks like that 2-minute might be putting in that double top right here. I see a bit of a divergence. You could watch for the reversal here. I don't know if I take the aggressive entry. I might take the, I mean, I'm not even taking the conservative entry. I made enough money today. I don't need to take on any more risk. Yeah, you just lose the premium or what you paid. Some trick, yeah. My trick is I only trade setups. No, looks like that's the double top, baby. It breaks the low of that pivot on the 2-minute. This might be the retrace. I mean, it could just drop into a consolidation. I don't know how aggressive it's going to be, but I sure do appreciate those 30 points. Yeah, we're challenging the top again, and the composite looks like it's moving.